Well, if you ask me, that's crap.
Crap?
For 7 months?
You told us 12 months when we were up.
No, sorry, I got that wrong.
Oh. I thought when you said 12 months, that's what I was basing it on.
But even 12?
No, you should see what's coming out right now.
Really?
You don't have that wide scale.
Okay, here we are, I don't know, maybe this is part 3, but basically we've cut back all the steel, back to raw steel, on the keel and the rudder box, and and the shaft, and basically we've taken it all back. And now what we've done is just painted the edge primer on, and I'll just show you the edge primer in a second. So this is the edge primer, and it's a 2-part, so it's got that. And this stuff is really gooey. It's like diarrhea, and it looks like diarrhea too. And that's the hardener, and it's 50-50, but it spreads really well. So be careful, don't pour the whole thing in because you don't need it. Yeah. Okay, now we're going to do the propeller and the hanger. All right, so we're going to do those separately out here. So first we're going to do is put on the edge coating there. That's it there. Okay, so we're just going to show you mixing that etch primer for it's the first coat that goes on, because we've still got to do the prop and the hanger. And so you can see that it comes out, it's really gooey. Good God. Like a tongue. Oh my God. Look at it.
It's like slime.
It is like slime. Right, that's like, we don't need a lot. That's probably enough, don't you reckon?
Yep.
So we'll just cut that off there. Alright, so you can see. So that's all we need. And then we just got to mix the hardener, edge primer, part B. And it's got to be, it's 50-50, so it's got to be exactly the same. So, geez, that's a bit hard to tell, but I reckon that's about right. Hey. Good God. Like a tongue. Oh my God. Look at it.
It's like slime.
It is like slime. Right, that's like, we don't need a lot. That's probably enough, don't you reckon?
Yep.
So we'll just cut that off there. Alright, so you can see. So that's all we need. And then we just got to mix the hardener, edge primer, part B. And it's got to be, it's 50-50, so it's got to be exactly the same. So, geez, that's a bit hard to tell, but I reckon that's about right. What do you reckon?
Maybe a bit more.
You reckon?
Yeah. Just a touch, yeah.
Touch. Maybe you should measure this. And then it kind of comes out thick.
Is that thick?
But it actually, when you mix it, it turns thin. See? So you got to give it a really good mix. Can you just press pause? Yep.
Yep, got the
So
consistency.
there you can see it's kind of gone to like diarrhea, baby poo that you find in the bottom of somebody's nappy. And then you just paint it on. You can see it goes actually quite a long way. It looks like the competitor's product, but it isn't, because this is the edge primer, and what it does, it causes a chemical reaction and it helps bond the primer to the steel. And as you can see, this is not a very good prop. Maybe I'm being a bit religious with it.
And there's the end product.
Yeah. And that's it. Okay. Yeah. And now we are about to do the metal primer. And one of the good things about this shit is that that's the only two-part. And if you're like me, can't mix, or you don't know how to mix, it's good because you don't have to worry about that. So these are all just one part. You don't need to put any hardener with them. All right. We're going to get something to eat and we'll come back. Okay, so now we have just put the primer on, and that's it there, which is a lime green colour, and it's gone on really well actually. Just one coat, and the main thing I really appreciate with this stuff is that it's not a 2-pack. So there's no hardener in here, that sort of stuff, so you don't have to get all that stuff right, which is again what I'm terrible at, if you're like me. But basically we've kind of got it in everywhere, pretty good coverage. And there, and then there, and now we just got to do the prop and the hanger, and that's it. Tomorrow we can come back and roll the anti-foul on. Okay, so we didn't video it, but basically we have put on the first coat of the anti-foul. There you go. And that actually, if you look at all that, that was actually one can exactly, which is, I think they're 500ml. So that 500ml basically did the first coat of all of that. So it actually paints on really well. And again, the great thing about it is that it's not 2-part. You don't have to mix it, or you do have to mix the can very well, or stir it before you start applying it. So that's one coat done. 2 more to go. But if you were only doing your rudder or your prop shaft, then one can would be heaps. Okay, there we go. Job completed. Basically got it all on. 3 coats. So yeah, it's really good. It's easy to apply. Just make sure you stir it really, really, really well. And yeah, my other suggestion is to use foam rollers, not foam rollers, not the the microfiber ones. The little dags, they just come off way too much. All right, well, good luck. Let's see how it goes. Right, here we go. We're about
Take a photo of your side. Take
Yeah.
a photo of my side.
Oh, no, we'll do both. We'll do both. Okay, so we finally got the Hempel, which is the black stuff, on. And we're ready, baby, to roll it back in. So the Hempel is on the hull and the skeg, or the rudder box, and the rudder and the keel, and the prop and the shaft are the Velox. So in 6 months' time, we will know which wins the anti-fouling war. The battle of the anti-foul. So we've done a good job, I think. A few patches on the hull. And there we go, Terry's demasking. Look at that, beautiful. What a waterline. All right, so there we go. And pause the